Hi, I'm Liz. I go by Stitch by Liz with an underscore over on Instagram. And welcome to Flosstube number... I really need to write notes. I think 61. I don't know. Ross will put it on the screen. Today is a Friday, the 20th of September, 2024. I normally film on a Thursday. I have been unwell. This is why I look so rough. So hopefully there's not too much sniffling or coughing in this video. If you are new, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming to visit. If you are returning, yay, thank you so much for coming to another video. If you are new, this is my little corner of YouTube where I talk about my cross stitching. This little corner up here is where my husband and unpaid editor shares his thoughts on whatever he wants to. My door, my craft room door, is closed. I have fed the tiny overlord, that is Vader, he is our cat. I have fed him. Hopefully he does not sing the song of his people like he did in my last video. Yeah, he was pretty loud. So hopefully it's fine because, you know, Mama is not allowed outside of his line of vision. So it's been interesting. Not much has been happening over the past couple of weeks. Like I said, I've been unwell. Ended up leaving work on Tuesday. Just really not feeling well. I had the day off on Wednesday. I had pre-booked that. And I had plans of what I wanted to do, and I did none of it because I felt like garbage. I felt like garbage yesterday. I worked from home yesterday instead of going into the office. So yeah, today's Friday. Today's gonna be a struggle because I still don't feel great. Literally thought at one point I had COVID or influenza, and I did a test and both are negative. So for whatever virus is going around Melbourne at the moment with the change of seasons, it's very frustrating. Anyway, there's not really that much this week. I did maybe have an extra WIP that I worked on, but I don't have a record that I actually worked on it in this fortnight, and I'm like 90% sure that I did, but I've left it out because I can't be certain. I have my FFO, my fully finished object from last week to show you. I have a big finish. I have some WIPs, I have some haul, and I have some plans, but I do want to give a couple shout outs first because I have been watching some Flosstube. I have been enjoying Leanne over at Small Town Stitches. Go and watch her video, she is amazing. I have been watching my friends, Miss Chloe and Jen, who is Wolf Down the Rabbit Hole. Everyone will be linked in the description below. I just watched a first Flosstube from Abby. She is Pansy Stitches on Instagram, and she finally recorded a Flosstube, which is really good. It was very good. She shouted me out, so thank you so much. Who else have I been watching? Stuart in Stitches. They are new to me. He is from Scotland, I believe. Phenomenal. Phenomenal stitching. He's very enjoyable to watch. Who else have I been watching? I've been watching Athena, who's stitching Goddess Designs, always. Accio WIP. I never miss their videos. They are so funny. Yeah, I've been watching a whole bunch. There's obviously people I'm forgetting, but they're the main ones I've been watching recently. Anywho, yeah, I'm going to show you my FFO, mostly FFO. It is the Haunted Library by Lola Crow. And here's in frame. Excuse my light. So it's in just this black frame with this little dot border. These frames don't actually come with a mat, which I sort of love because like this just fits perfectly. I don't know if I'm holding it crooked or if it's in there crooked. Anyway, I self-frame because I don't care. Framing is expensive, and like let people finish however they want. If you saw my tirade on Instagram, enjoy. Yeah, so I framed this myself. Is it straight? Probably not. Is it pulled tight enough? Probably not, but I don't care. If you want to nitpick, this is not the channel for you. So yeah, I finished it. The only problem is I only bought 2 of these frames because I was originally going to finish the Cryptid Stitch Along and Supernatural Stitch Along from the Witchy Stitcher. They don't fit in these frames. They need custom frames, unfortunately. But they fit perfectly for the Haunted Library and the Greenhouse of Oddities by Lola Crow. I need to find more frames because I'm working on the greenhouse, and the greenhouse currently does not have a frame, and I need to find one that matches. So that is my FFO for this week. It's literally going to be my FFO for a hot minute. I do have a big finish though, and I'm so happy. She has seen it. She has shown her mum. But this is Frederick the Literate by Dimensions. He is finished. Wow. It's so good. So this is what he looks like. And this is stitched on the on the kit fabric, which is a 14 count black, with the kit threads, which are Dimensions threads. I did run out of a couple of colors. I ran out of black at the end. So, you know, thank God for my Cone of Doom. And then I ran out of a brown, but someone from the lovely Cross Stitch Australia group sent me some, which is amazing. So this has been finished. It is fully backstitched. It is ironed. It is going to get rolled up and sent to my bestie, hopefully next week if I can get to a post office, because I need to send out so many parcels. It's actually ridiculous. So I will come close up. Top shelf, bottom shelf. So good, so good. So that is my finished. I'm so happy with it. I'm very excited. So I'm gonna jump into my WIPs. This is my WIPs. There's not many. Okay, first up, okay, I'm gonna preface this by stuff I've been working on for a reason. So I watched Crafty Gaming Jamie. I watch every single one of her videos too. She's whipping down, and she did a whip down whip parade. I'm not doing a whip down whip parade, but I am whipping down because I have over 60 whips. I need to whip down for me because I feel like I'm just stitching the same things over and over again. Nothing's getting finished. I have so many charts that I want to start. I have no project bags left, which is what I wanted to do on Wednesday and I didn't get a chance. So I have written down all of my whips into how many stitches they have left for a finish. Anything under 6,000 stitches is on a wheel for me to whip down. So they are my focus on a finish. There is 27 projects, which should take me down to like 30 to 40 whips, which is still a lot, but it means I'll be able to start something. And I do want to eventually get to like 1 design per designer. Because like at the moment I've got like 3 autumn lanes, unknown amount of witchy stitcher. There's a few BNS. Yeah, there's multiples. So I want to whip down 1 designer per project so that way I can bounce through them. And it means like if I finish, so I've got 2 Bellas at the moment. My Snow White and my Alice that I started with my friend Jess. Snow White is one of my focus on finishes because it is less than 5,000 stitches, including beading. So that is on my whip wheel, but it means that once that's done, I'll be able to focus on Alice. Once Alice is done, I'll be able to start Jasmine. Once Jasmine is done, I'll be able to start Cinderella. And then, you know, my multitude of other Bellas that I have. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But that being said, I've been spinning my wheel and I have got 1, 2, actually 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of my projects are on this focus on a finish wheel, which is interesting. First up is the one I've worked on most recently, and that is Père Noel by Hands On Design. This one is so small. It really just needs to be finished. And this is where I'm up to. So I put in, 6 rows of this red down here. I stitched the hat, realized there was a counting error in the hat, frogged it, and I've re-stitched what I've stitched. So I am stitching this on an 18 count black 2/1 full cross with the called for DMC. I don't know if this calls for any fancy thread, but I'm just doing the DMC. Needleminder is from someone on Facebook. I don't know, it's not the greatest. I should switch it out, but you know, that would involve having to pick a needle minder from my multitude of needle minders, and that's hard. Anyway, so this is where Noel is up to. So this got a few hundred stitches yesterday and the day before, which is exciting. Next up I worked on is Ahsoka by Owl's Head Design. This is literally just fill in at this point. Not really. It will be once I get the background done, because the background's a bit like interspersed confetti for the gradient, but it's amazing. So yeah, this is where I'm up to. So I was working on the background. I got from like here down done. This is stitched on an 18 count 2/1 full cross with the called for DMC. Needle minder is from WIP Designs. This is where she's at. So once that background is done, then the rest is literally just block stitching, which is good. This still has like 5,000 stitches though, so who knows if it'll get finished this year, but you know, potentially. Okay, next up is my oldest stitch along that I have still not finished. That is the Supernatural Stitch Along by the Witchy Stitcher. I am using this as my focus on a finish is a wheel, but I am using this for September for part of the Sal and Sampler September for fandom stitching. That is going fairly well. I've actually made a decent amount of progress on my Sal and my Sampler this month so far. This one might actually get worked on tomorrow. Might put a few hundred stitches in tomorrow or today, who knows. I'm so close to finishing another supernatural creature. This is where I'm up to. So the little ghosties are almost finished. So with these I'm putting some petite treasure braid in. The ghost in the middle is done in black petite treasure braid. So I just need to finish this ghosty, do their eyes, and there is back stitching on these ghosties, but I'm not sure if I want to do the back stitching on them so it makes them look like, I don't want to make them pop. And I just sort of want them to be like ghosty, so I might omit the back stitching on them, and then I just need to do the little goldy bits in the corner, and then I can move over. Once this is done, there's only 3 left, so yay fandom for letting me get progress on a really old stitch along. But this is also a focus on a finish. This one, when I started, had 2,256 stitches left for a finish, so hopefully less than that now. We shall see. So that was that. My next WIP is my sampler, which I am using for the Sale and Sampler September on fandom. This is not a focus on a finish because there's way too many stitches. It's nowhere near close. But it is the Scary Sampler from Heartstring Samplery. I love this. I was originally working across and then I'm like, no, I'm going to work down. This is where I'm up to. I've got it in the Q-snap. I literally just took off the top clamp. So that's the top. I'm not sure about the black because I'm using DMC 310 instead of the called for Raven. I may just order the Raven, but it needs like 6 skeins. So like I was loop starting the ones at the top and they look really sparse, but I didn't loop start this one and he looks okay. So I might frog the other ones and do it, but I did this flower, alien head, leaf, literally done from like here down. And I got to the grass, which is a massive chunk of mossy. I'm using the called for hand-dyed, over-dyed, whatever you want to call them, threads, except for Raven. I'm using 310 because I'm like, you know, that's going to be a lot of money for just essentially black. So yeah, and this is where I'm up to. I'm stitching this on a 32 count. I think it's called Tea Rose. Yeah, Tea Rose from Sold All Australia. It is a, oh my god. It's one of the ones that's printed, so it's like white on the back, Tea Rose on the front. I can't remember the brand that does them. Anyway, it's from Sold All Australia. My glow-in-the-dark needle minder, which glows even in daylight, because they're that amazing, is from Ginger Stitch AU. So I'm going to quickly put my felt and my clamp back on and put it over here. Okay, my final WIP that I have worked on is Max. He is my sister's cat. I think I posted a story last weekend because I saw Max in real life. He's super cute. Can't remember if I posted a story or a photo on my grid. I'm pretty sure it was a story. Anyway, Max is also a focus on a finish. Max, when I did my spreadsheet, not my spreadsheet, my list, had 5,814 stitches to go. It's actually a lot less than that because I smashed out like 700 stitches on this thing. I've popped him back into an 11 by 11 Q snap because I am trying to now color complete again. This is where he's up to. It's so good. So this is a photo by me, charted by me, stitched by me for my sister. It's stitched on an 18 count white 2/1 full cross. He looks so good. Needle minders from Ginger Stitch AU. This one's one of my favorites. So yeah, Maxi is going to be finished before Christmas. So I normally worked on him on Monday for just another Maxi Monday. However, now that I finished Freddy, Maxi gets moved to Sundays. So Sundays I can get a fairly decent chunk of stitching in, so he might actually get finished potentially in November. So that is Maxi. That's my whips. I have some haul. I have my seasonal silks from Silks For You. I have 2 pieces of the Halloween fabric from Color Cascades that I pre-ordered. I have a Needlework Expo, whatever the most recent one was. Order coming from Misty from Mystic Fabrics, and I got a chart on a D-stash because I literally look for this chart all the time when it goes up. It's not out of print, it's just not in stock in Australia, and I don't want to have to ship it from the US. So I'm going to do the D-stash first. It is a Nora Corbett, and it is Monkshood. I am obsessed with this chart. I have been obsessed with this chart for the longest time. It is a Poison Pixie. She is phenomenal. It's literally just DMC and like 3 beads. I need to start her like yesterday. However, I need to rechart this into Pattern Keeper because I don't stitch from paper charts. But I really, really, really want to start her. I cannot start her until next year because my friend Mel and I, Mel Rouvray on Instagram, we decided that we're not starting anything or purchasing anything until next year because we need a WIP down. Mel is also whipping down. Mel has a lot more whips than I do, so you know. Anywho, my order from Misty from Mystic Fabrics. Now, at these Needlework Expo, Needlework Marketplace, Needlework Nashville, Needlework, whatever the hell they're all called, I do not order physical charts, except for the cookbook. I do not order physical charts because I don't like stitching from physical charts. I prefer to just purchase the PDF directly from the designer when they release it. That being said, there is a maker that does not sell in Australia. At least if they do, I have not been able to find them. Oh my god, my hair's gone Hagrid style. And they are physical items, like they're needle minders. I don't normally order needle minders from places other than Ginger Stitch AU or Inchworm Designs because, you know, they're not great. However, Accoutrement Designs had some for the most recent, and I just couldn't say no because they're just amazing. Who knows if they'll actually get used, because these are, like, these magnets are next level strong. So the first one I got is The Witch Shop by Accoutrement Designs. I love this one. This one's really cute. Don't think I will actually ever use this because it's massive. But I do love it. That's why I got it. And then they had these and I just could not say no because no one really makes, you know, metal Disney needle minders in Australia. So I got these as well. Mickey and Minnie. I love it. So cute. They were the needle minders I got. That's what I got from Misty at Mystic Fabrics. And my, I'll do my silks first. My Silks for You seasonal silks came in. It is autumn theme. I'm pretty sure we got a needle minder with it. Yeah, we did. We got a little set of grapes. But these, I think this seasonal silk pack is probably my favorite that I've received. It is stunning. So I will start with, where's autumn number one? Autumn number one is this creamy beige ecru silk. It is beautiful. Autumn number two is this incredible dusty blue. That's fairly accurate. I don't know what to do with my thumb. It's just chilling in the breeze. Autumn number three is this really pretty coral. This one's fairly variegated. Autumn, I won't do autumn number four because that's the super variegated. We got CM016, which is this beautiful like grapey plum color, which is really pretty. This one is probably my favorite from the whole thing. This is CM015, which is this, it's not doing it justice. This is a beautiful rose gold. Like, it's showing up really copper, but it's actually fairly pink. I need a white. I don't know if this is gonna work. No, it's not gonna work. It's so much more pink than is showing up, which is so annoying. I'm obsessed with this color. This literally made me want to pull out the teal on Waves of Emotion by Long Dog that I'm doing and redo it in this. No, I'm not pulling that out. I've restitched that like 3 times. And then autumn number 4, which is all of these colors in one. And it is stunning. It's so, so pretty. So it is very variegated. And these are all 45 meter like mini hanks from Silks for You. So I absolutely love those. And then I got custom Halloween fabric from Color Cascades because they were doing a pre-order. They released 3. So they released Haunted, Ghoul, and I don't know what the third one is because I didn't order it and I've got the other 2 in front of me. So I'm going to show you Ghoul first, and this is, I love this. This is Ghoul. It is stunning. It is like a teal. It is amazing. It's not showing super true to color. It is a lot more teal than is showing up, but I love it. So super, oh, that's my stomach, excuse me. There we go. Super pretty, absolutely love it. My favorite of the 2, however, is a fabric called Haunted, and it literally looks like someone has bled on this fabric, and I'm here for it because holy cannoli. Look at how cool that is. It's orange, black. It's got these, look, it literally looks like someone has hemorrhaged on on this fabric. And I know that's not a good thing, but also it's Halloween fabric, so it's like perfect. Look at it, it's so cool. So cool. So I get the 32 count even weave. These, this is a 17 by 26, but it's just so pretty. Do I know what I'm going to stitch on them? No, actually, I think on this one, I don't even think I have the chart. I think I want to do, there is a Bella Filipina, Temptress of the something. She's a mermaid and she's a really scary looking mermaid. I think I want to do her on this. I don't know if it'll clash too much, but when I get down that track in the future, she will be stitched on that if it doesn't clash. Who knows? I could find something else and put something else on it. You never know. So yeah, that's all I've got. This is another short one, not super long. Yeah. That's all I've got. I'm surprised the tiny overlord hasn't meowed. He must be sleeping. Yeah, I will see you guys in another 2 weeks. I think our final vlog from our trip is going up next week. I'm not 100% sure. Don't hold me to that. We are planning our next Disney holiday and I cannot wait. It's not until 2026, but we're going there for spooky season and my 40th birthday, which is ill. But anywho, I'm really excited. So I'm going to go stitch on one of my next focus on finishes because I've already spun my wheel for that. Hopefully if I get that finished, then I can work on another one. Not really doing much this weekend. Yeah, that's all I got. If you have come over from someone, let me know down in the comments, because I would love to know how you found me. Also, let me know what you're stitching on, because I need enabling, even though I'm not allowed to purchase anything at the moment. I did order, this was before my pattern buying ban, or like my spending ban, I did order the Autumn Lane Stitchery Mermaid Box. Thank you, Mother Nature, for waking me up at 2 a.m, which was like a month ago. So that will be coming, I think they plan to ship end of October. So that'll be coming in November. So I can't wait for that, but yeah. I'm gonna stop waffling now. Do all the YouTubey things, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.